name is Renee, and today I'm going to do a video on what messages you are meant to hear right now. So I have 4 piles to choose from. The first one I have is Pluto, and then I also have it paired with the rune Rado. And then I have the Sun, which I have paired with the rune Yera. And then I have the 3rd house with the rune Izwaz. And then I have Jupiter return paired with the rune of Barcano. So take a minute and decide which one you are vibing with the most. Whichever one you are, I have timestamps listed down below, so you can just skip right down to your reading. And then I will leave these up on the screen for a couple seconds, maybe like 10 seconds, so that you can take a look at them and see which one you are vibing with. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move right into the first reading. Hey everyone that picked group number 1. So you guys picked the Pluto card along with the Radu's rune stone, which this rune just means, technically it translates to ride, but it does mean travel, the rhythm, the journey of life. So what I feel like with this Pluto card and with this rune stone, I feel like you're about to go through a journey that's a transformation journey of some sort. This could have to do with your habits. It could just be an evolution of yourself. But why don't we go ahead and we can grab some more cards and we can look a little bit more into this. And then we'll just see what falls out. I won't do this in any kind of rhyme or rhythm. I'm just going to see exactly what falls out, and then we can go from there and see what messages you need to hear right now. All right, the 5 of Swords, 2 of Wands, okay, yeah. So for you guys, I got 5 cards here, and I'm going to pull some clarifiers for you guys as well. But the first thing I have for you guys that popped out was the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is all about a non-win situation. Okay, so, and then it was clarified by the 5 of Wands in reverse. So we have the 5 of Swords with the 5 of Wands in reverse. So it's a no-win situation that has like no, it's like a lack of confrontation, or it's a lack of wanting to face any confrontation. So I feel like you guys might be kind of sitting in like a bit of a stagnant area in your life right now because you're not wanting to face the issues that are going on. But since you have the card of transformation, the Pluto card, and then also with like Rado, the runestone, I do feel like you are going to be going into that a little bit more. You're going to be going into really, it's like facing your fears. It's like, and like if you look at this man in this card, he's just kind of sitting there. He's not like doing anything. So it's like that, it's kind of saying that that's where you are right now. It's like you're kind of like not afraid to make any moves, and therefore you're kind of just sitting in this place where, yes, there's no confrontation, but there's also no movement going on. And so this might be with a person that you're dealing with, or maybe a job situation, but I just see there's no, it's like you're ready for your transformation. You're ready to really, yeah. Sorry, I got distracted because I saw something else. But yeah, so you're really getting ready to let this go. Like you're ready to find it's like your message is that you need to start finding the confrontation, which I know it doesn't sound like a good message, but you're kind of sitting in the stagnant energy. And when you're sitting in this energy, nothing's getting solved. It's just stagnant. Nothing's happening. And the next card we have is the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is all about planning, and it's all about picking a path. And then we have it clarified by the 6 of Cups. So for you guys, and this may resonate with you or it may not, but I do see for some of you guys that you might have a possible romantic person coming back from your past, and you have to make a decision whether you want to allow them to come back into your life or not. Or it could be that you're having feelings from somebody for your past and you're deciding if you want to go back into their life or not. So I do see that situation coming up for you, because it's like, it's the Two of Wands is all about deciding what path you want to take. And with it being clarified by the Six of Cups, it's all about past energy. It's all about somebody coming back from the past. If for you, those of you that you're like, no, I don't really see any exes coming back for me or any person coming back for me, this could just be a passion of yours. Like a passion that you used to have that you don't have anymore, or just something that you stopped doing. Either way, I just see it kind of being something that used to bring you a lot of joy coming back, and you're making a decision on whether you want to allow it to come back in or not is kind of the main thing that I have with that. I do have the Page of Cups here in reverse, clarified by the Three of Swords in reverse as well. So something I'm seeing here is that somebody in your life just wasn't offering you enough. They weren't offering you what you deserved. And this could, I mean, I'm getting romantic vibes here, but it could be a job. It could be whatever. I just see there's something that wasn't enough for you. And I feel like you probably had to let this go, or you're currently in the process of letting it go. Either way, I see Three of Swords in reverse clarifying it. So I see healing here. I see that you guys are going to be healing from whatever this Six of Cups was. I'm not gonna lie, I am getting a little bit of a vibe of like a romantic encounter that you had that maybe didn't quite go somewhere, or something to do with that. Like it's like you're finally healing from that. Just something that wasn't enough for you, something that wasn't emotionally fulfilling enough for you, and you realize that, and you're kind of now in the process of healing from that. I do have the Strength in reverse with the Two of Wands in reverse to go along with it. The Strength in reverse is all about your self-confidence. You don't have the self-confidence right now to be able to make a decision, and that's why you're kind of still sitting in the stagnant energy over here. And I feel like, you know, your message here is that you need to get out of this mind that you're having thoughts that you're not good enough. You're having thoughts that, those really self-deprecating thoughts that and then you're not making any decisions. You're getting so up in your mind about things that you're like, well, I don't want to make any decisions about this, because you're sitting in the stagnant energy, and these definitely are going together here. And so it's, you know, your spirit guides are saying that it's time for you to make a decision on this, because once you make a decision, things can really kind of get going with this Radu Ruin. And you can really start beginning to make that transformation. So I see a lot of healing coming in for you. I see something from your past coming in for you. And then starting to get out of this kind of energy of stagnation that you have been having, which is kind of coming up twice. But it has a lot to do with your self-confidence. It has a lot to do with realizing what your worth is. Last card we have here is we have the Four of Swords. And then it's clarified by the Chariot in reverse, and then the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is a lot to do with, I mean, the Chariot is a lot to like your rune stone, but it's in reverse, which is this Four of Swords is all about taking a break. It's all about just taking a break and relaxing and getting back into a good mental state. The Chariot in reverse is a lack of motion. There's no movement going forward. And then the Seven of Pentacles is not putting the work in. So it's kind of saying that you're kind of in this zone. I'm assuming right now that you're in a zone where you're not putting the work into something. And you're not moving forward. You're just kind of resting. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we just need to take a rest. Sometimes we get burnt out. But that's kind of where you are right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's time to get over the heartbreaks. It's time to build up your self-confidence so that you can get to a place where these cards are like facing up and you're putting in the work and you're moving forward. It's saying that you need to do a little bit of time away, maybe working on yourself to really get yourself moving. why don't we go ahead and grab some oracle cards to see what other kind of messages we can get for you guys. Yeah, okay, so the self-acceptance card came up. It's like that strength card right there. It's time for you to accept yourself for who you are. Oh boy, okay, so we had a lot of cards come in here. Okay, so this kind of goes hand in hand over here, but the travel card, it came up in reverse. So it's kind of saying again that you're not having much movement right now. And then intentions, it was also reversed. So it's like you're not putting in intentions to do things right now. But you do have true love and commitment up straight. So I do see that you guys possibly do have a love offer coming in. And it's not going to be whatever this is that you're getting over. It's going to be something brand new, or someone from the past that's coming back. And it's kind of up to you if you want to let this person come in or not. But I do see some love offer coming into you, and they are going to be a committed person. For those of you that resonates with. For other of you guys, it could just be that you guys have a commitment as in like a work commitment or a passion project or a hobby that you're really going to be committed to and that you're going to really love, that you're going to really resonate with on a soul level, and then you're going to really end up loving it. But I also do see you guys transform, because you have the transforming card as your main card. So I do see you guys coming out of this energy. It's just a matter of time. It's kind of like your angels or your guides or whatever you want to say. They're kind of saying that they understand why you feel the way you do. So then we have grace for the grand gesture. So sometimes we have to give the universe a sign for what we want. We have to let the universe know what it is that we want. So it's saying for you to put in, it's a journal, write things down, really have it in your mind on what you want in life. Because once you figure that out, once you put the gestures in that you figure it out, you're really going to get things going and moving in the way that you want to, that you want things to happen. Yeah, okay, so we have, from the Moon Oracle, we have Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon. So Fixed Moon. So for you guys, I really see that you guys are going to be coming, you guys have a vision for something. You do, like I feel like you guys know what you want, but it's like you're unclear about the details about how you're going to do it or how you want to do it. So I feel like you guys really are in a position where you need to really hold your vision. You really need to figure out what it is that you want to do, really have a solid foundation and plans put in the work to. But everything kind of begins with, you know, being able to accept yourself for who you are and kind of getting out of this this place of stagnation that it seems like you guys have been in for a little while. I don't know if this heartbreak that you went through maybe put you in that spot, but whatever it is that did, these is kind of a lot of cards. I see you guys coming out of it. I see the healing, because the Three of Swords in reverse is all about healing from heartbreak. It's like you're past it. And so I see you guys in that healing position right now. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. That's exactly what I see for you guys, because the transformation. So I feel like you guys are maybe just coming out of, or you're kind of in the middle of doing shadow work right now. And what I mean by that is you're in the middle of kind of working on yourself and really figuring out who you are as a person. And it's building you up into a better person that's going to be more able to do the dreams that you have. Because I feel like you guys do have big dreams, but it's like the universe is getting you ready for it, and you're getting ready to cross that threshold so that you can do these grand, big dreams that you have in life. And then we have Green Tara, salvation, humor, then Rhea Flow. So I feel like for you guys, your salvation is going to be the things you love. It's going to be the passions. It might be this person coming in that you'll feel really happy. I feel like a lot of happiness is coming in for you guys. And then you're going to be in a flow state that you're going to really be, life is just going to feel like it's going to be flowing a lot more for you. It's going to feel like, I feel like you guys might have been in, probably for the last year, you might have been in kind of a mindset that things just seem like kept on not feeling like they were working out for you. It just felt like over and over again that things just were not working out for you. And I feel like that's coming to an end. Like you have your salvation. Like you're going to be a lot more lighthearted. Things are going to feel like they're going to flow a lot better. Like I feel like you guys have a lot of fantastic energy coming in. I am feeling called to pull a love oracle for those of you that is an interest to you. I know it's not an interest to everyone, but pay attention to the red flags. I feel like that's all about that reverse. And let me grab it. Reverse Page of Cups. This person that just, they were not offering you enough. Like they weren't offering you what you were worth. And they're saying that this was a red flag, that you're worth more than that. And you know that. And if you don't, you should. That you shouldn't, you know. You have everything you need. You don't need that negative energy. You don't need this person or whatever this is to you. It could be a job for some of you, maybe a situation, something. It was a heartbreaking thing for you, whatever it was, and you're kind of on the mends from it. So it's just saying pay attention to the red flags. I did just get the message that for those of you that this isn't related to love, that this could be for you guys, that it's just, for some reason I got the message in my head that you're getting a lot of messages from your guides, like synchronicities and numbers or things like that. And your guides want you to know, they're like, hey, pay attention. We're trying to tell you something kind of thing. Let's see what else we have here for you guys. Let's grab a couple more cards for some last messages. Trust yourself. Bottom of the deck, you're ready. So you're ready to, to start coming out of this mindset of stagnation. You're ready to come out of it. You're ready to start trusting your intuition and yourself to do the things that you want to do. And then I'm feeling drawn to grab this deck. Let me just get one last message for group number 1, and then I'm going to move on to the next one. Okay, yeah, for sure. We have the Fool and then the Star. This is all about starting something new, and it's a really hopeful new thing that you're going to be starting. Your guides are saying, like, there's a lot of hope in this. Like, don't doubt yourself. Trust yourself. Because there's so much hope. They're like, we realize that this would be like a leap of faith. It would be you jumping to this thing. But they want you to have hope in yourself. They want you to be able to trust yourself because you are ready. So that's the message that I have for you guys, group number 1. I'm going to move on to the next one. But I hope that resonated with you guys. And then I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hey, group number 2, welcome to your reading. So you guys picked the Sun card along with the Yira rune, which just means year. So some messages that initially are coming out for you guys right off the bat with the Sun and then your rune is that I see that this time, this is going to be, you're about to go into a time of great joy. The Sun is all about joy. It's all about happiness. And with the Yira rune, it's all about reaping your rewards. So I see you guys are coming into a place where you're going to start reaping rewards to the work that you've been putting in. So let's see if we can get some more messages here, and then we'll move on to oracle cards after I do the tarot. And I'm just going to shuffle them, see what comes out. I'm not going to do a spread or anything like that. We're just going to kind of vibe with it and see what comes out. So let's start off with some tarot. Okay. Yeah, you guys might have been in a bit of a dark place. you're definitely not anymore. I see you guys have come out of that. That you've started letting things go. But let me grab some clarifiers for you guys. I might just pick them. Okay, so to start off with you guys, I have the 9 of Cups, and then it's clarified by the 7 of Pentacles, and then the Chariot. You guys have been putting in the work. You guys have been putting in the work towards something that you really like, and it's definitely a dream of paradise. If you guys are still at the very beginning of stages, this is kind of a sign saying that this is going to pan out for you. That whatever you're putting the work into right now with the 7 of Pentacles and the Chariot, it seems like you're putting so much work into it. And that is going to bring in a lot of abundance, either emotionally or physically. This is usually an emotional card with the 9 of Cups, but I do feel like it does seem like an emotional and stable energy to me, that you guys are really working towards something that you are emotionally connected with. We do have the Wheel in reverse with the 2 of Wands. So I feel like you guys are in a position where you're choosing between a couple different things, and you do feel a little bit lost in this. It's like you're really, like, I feel like you're the type of people that you're really like, what's my destiny? What am I meant to do with my life? Like, you seem a little bit unsure, and so like you're kind of always in this weird state where you're like trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, or which path to go down and stuff like that. But I do feel like you guys are on the right path with this card right here. Like, you don't need to worry about it, because whatever it is that is your passion, that you've been either thinking about putting in the work to, or that you already are, and I feel like a lot of you guys already are, it's panning out for you. That whatever this is, it's going to pan out for you. We do have the Chariot in reverse with the Empress in reverse. It might be that you guys, usually the Empress is, I would think of this as being maybe a little bit of like writer's block or a creativity block, like hitting a wall. I'm not sure where to go next. But I don't feel like I feel like that's a very present energy for you guys, and I feel like it is gonna go away if you have been feeling that way, that you're like, oh, well, I'm not sure where to go with this next. Like, you have like almost like a creativity block that is going to kind of subside, and that is going to go away, which is a good thing. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse with the Justice in reverse. I feel like for you guys have been in kind of a place of stagnation, but you've been seeing around you just a lot of injustice, and that you're ready to kind of come out of, I guess the best word I can think of is hibernation, or like keeping yourself to yourself. You're ready to come out of that because you're so sick of the injustice. Like, you're like, I can't just sit back anymore. I have to let myself come out. I have to let myself tell people how I feel, because like, it's just too much. You're so like, it's like you have like this feeling of that you're so sick of injustice. Like, I feel like some of you guys might be working in a place where you guys just feel like you get treated so bad, or you have coworkers that get treated bad, or some of you guys, you might be in a relationship where you feel like you're getting treated bad. There's just some kind of energy of like, I need to come out of this. This is bad. This is injustice. Like, I can't do this anymore. It's not fair. You guys feel like something isn't fair. And then we have the Devil in reverse, followed by the King of Wands. I think whatever this Devil is referring to, it's whatever you're thinking isn't fair. It's something toxic that you're ready to walk away from. That you're ready to be, we have the King of Wands here. You're ready to be kind of in your own power. Some of you guys might want to start your own business, or you might want to start a new job that you have a lot more passion for. Something like that. You're ready to walk away from this toxic energy. And I feel like you're well on your way to do it. You're putting in the work for it. You know, you have that dream of paradise coming in for you guys. And so you are going to be able to walk away from this toxic energy. With the Hangman in reverse with the 5 of Cups to clarify it, you guys probably, I just feel disappointment with this. And it's like we're kind of just like accepting it, but now you're starting to come to the realization that you're like, actually, no, this wasn't good. Like this isn't good. This disappointment that you had, that you're ready to not focus on it for one more, you're ready to move on from it. You might have been kind of stuck in thinking about it for a while with the Hangman, but now that it's in reverse, it's like you're kind of starting to see the light. You're kind of starting to not want to let this hold you back anymore. So that's what I have for you guys for your tarot cards. Let's go ahead and move on to some oracle cards just to see what other messages we can get for you guys. But I do see you guys definitely coming into a time, or that you're definitely in the process of working on something, or you're about to be in the process of working on something that's going to be really beneficial for you and your life purpose. So we have calmness. You guys are going to feel so much more calm. You guys are going to get the clarity. I feel like you guys might have a lack of clarity right now, but it is going to come in if that is the way that you're feeling. We had a similar energy in the last pile, which is self-acceptance, but it's in reverse. So it's saying that you might be having trouble. You might be doubting yourself a little bit. And it's kind of, and I feel like yours is not so much as the first pile, but it's definitely there. It's like you're doubting your abilities a little bit. And so your guys just want you to remain positive, because you have a lot coming in for you guys. I feel like a big step for you guys was just realizing how toxic something was. Because if we keep on accepting people to if we keep on accepting the treatment we get, then nothing changes. But the second we realize, like, actually, no, we're being treated badly, you're going to start seeing changes. And that's what I see for you guys, that you guys have kind of come into a realization that you realize that you've been treated badly. Where I think you might have grown up in a way where people were told that that's just how the way things were. But you're kind of starting to realize that that's not true, that things don't have to be that way. I feel like you guys have a vision with this card. It just says vision. Lapis lazuli, that's a nice throat chakra card. I feel like you guys are you have a vision and you're gonna start speaking about it. We do have acceptance in reverse too. There is some kind of energy here about self-acceptance and not fully accepting yourself. The Queen of, or the Empress in reverse kind of talks of that as well. It's like and I also see this as writer's block, or like a creativity block, but just doubting yourself and your abilities. Your guides are saying you don't have any need to doubt yourself. You are perfect the way you are. You are the way you are for a reason. And then we have higher will and karmic grace. You guys are really starting to get, like, I feel like in your past, you have really built up a lot of good karma for yourself, and you're about to see these things really working out for you. You're about to see this good karma coming back to you all at once and in tenfolds. Like, I really feel like, and like, it's like your higher will. So this is all about your, like, your life purpose. This is like, you're on the track to doing what it is, like exactly what it is that you're meant to do. And like, you have all this good karma with you at the time, or at this moment too. And so you have so much good energy coming in for you. The only thing I really see is that you have a little bit of self-doubt, but I feel like you're kind of coming out of that as well. Because you're really starting to let go of toxic people and toxic things that really were bringing you down, that were really making you not feel like you were in your power, but you're kind of coming into a state where you are going to feel like you are more in your power. We have dance with life, do something to change your energy. So if you have been feeling a little bit down, it might be a time to just do some fun things. I feel like you guys have been working really hard, so it's important to not forget to do the things that you really enjoy along with the things that you're kind of worried about. I feel like for some of you guys, it's like you're so worried about your responsibilities that you, like, even when you are having a good time, like, you're not having as good of a time as you could have, because you're so like preoccupied with all these thoughts that you're having all the time. We have share your voice, come out of the cave. I definitely get that with a lot of this energy of like realizing that you haven't been treated the best, or realizing that a lot of people in your surroundings haven't been treated the best. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. You're ready to go into a new cycle. I'm definitely seeing that for you guys, that you guys have a new cycle that you are ready to go into. And it's like you were in like a cycle for a long time. And it's like you're coming into like the time where you're really bringing in the things that you want in life. We have reconsider, and then we also have success on the bottom of the deck. Let me grab a tarot deck to see what it is. They're saying reconsider something. So let me see what this is referring to. Oh, a lot of cards fell out. Okay, so we have the 8 or the 7 of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Page of Wands upright to start out with. It's like they're like saying to reconsider what you think it is that makes you happy. It's like you have a very like precise picture of what it is that you want, but it might not be exactly what you're meant to do. It's like, I don't want you to confuse you. You are on the correct path. You are. But it's like just slight changes. Like, don't have what you want your life to look like perfectly out. Like, be okay with a little leeway is what I'm trying to say. So reconsider what it is that you feel like you want in your life, because I feel like your guides think you deserve a lot more than you think you deserve. Was a main message that I'm getting for you guys. It's just like they just feel like they want more for you. But I'm also getting a lot of energy of like how proud of you they are. Like they're just like, you really have put into motion a lot of really good things. You're putting in the work for something. You're really close. And I think a lot of it was realizing, like, I feel like you kind of just let people treat you badly, and you're starting to realize that you did that. And so it's like, that's like the first step to adjusting to not letting people treat you badly anymore. But yeah, hold your vision. You're on the right path. But we do have prosperity lies ahead. So I do see money coming in for you guys. Whether this is a job change, or this could be for you guys starting your own business, whatever it is for you guys, I do see this being a very financially abundant thing. We did have success on the bottom of this deck over here. So I do see you guys having a financially successful thing coming in for you guys. And I feel like whatever it is that you're working on or thinking of working on is that thing. Let's see, if you guys are curious on what love, I haven't really seen much love coming for you guys. Maybe some of you guys, that's what the toxicity was. Maybe an ex or something like that. Let's see, forgiving and learning. For those of you guys that were in a love situation, this is all about moving on. I know this won't resonate with everyone, but for those of you guys that it does, that you guys might have gone through a breakup or some kind of hard situation, this is all about just letting it go and learning from it. And I know that sounds harder than me just saying it, and I get that. I understand that it is hard. But it might just, it's kind of like the energy of, it's just a little bit of a time to move on kind of energy. Liberation, Kali. Yeah. Wow, what a intense energy to come out for you guys. I feel like you guys are definitely liberating yourself from something. For some of you guys, I feel like it definitely is a job that might be a little bit toxic for you guys, or it could be a person. It could be whoever this is that you're leaving behind, whatever it is for you guys, or it could be for some of you guys as a mindset, because you guys do have a mindset in here where you're not accepting yourself to your fullest potential. So I see you guys liberating yourself from that and realizing your worth, which is fantastic. Let me see. I'm going to grab just one more deck, and we'll see if we can get any last messages that we have for you guys that you guys need to know right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move on to the next one. Strength in reverse. It keeps on coming up, guys. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're really wanting to hone in on that. We have the Sun in reverse. You guys are not full, like, you're not confident in yourself. Your guys want you to be so much more confident. And it's like, there's no reason for you guys to be feeling this way. And I know you guys might be feeling down because things in the past haven't been working out the way you want them to, but it's coming. It's all a divine timing thing. And I know that sucks or whatever, but it might have just been that you were in a situation, maybe a job that you had to learn from for a little bit while, or there was something that you needed to learn still. But it is time for you to let it go. It is time for you to have the strength in yourself to do whatever it is that you want to do, whether it is getting a new job or whether it is you starting your own business, whether it's you leaving the person that you're with and starting another, or going to somebody else, or just being by yourself and being in your own power. Kali is all about being in your own power. I feel like, it's like, I don't feel like you guys are really meant to... You're meant to work for something that you feel passionate about. And I feel like where you were somewhere that you weren't passionate about. But you're really starting to put in the work for it. And but it's like you just need to get your confidence up a little bit. Your inner strength up a little bit. To really be in line with that work that you're putting in. So that's what I have for you guys, group number 2. I hope that resonated with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hey, group number 3, so you guys chose the card of 3rd house messages with the rune of Iwaz. So the rune of Iwaz is all about transformations, and it's all about really doing some shadow work on yourself. And then we have the 3rd house of messages, which this is all about communication. So I feel like your guys' pile is really going to be about communicating how you feel about things and really putting it out there. Really putting your words out there, because I feel like you have so many things that are meant to be heard. Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys are leaving behind toxicity. Like, you're done with it. Okay. So let me go ahead and grab some clarifiers for you, and then we'll go ahead and get right into it. But your reading does start out with the 7 of Swords. So with a clarifier, let's see. So the Justice, yeah, oh my God, guys. Okay, so Justice in reverse. You guys feel so much like unfair energy. You guys, you know, you've dealt with these 7 of Swords people for long enough. And what I mean by that, if you're not familiar with tarot, these are like backstabbers. These are people who don't have good intentions for you. That you've been just put through the ringer by these types of people and these businesses and these corporations, or whatever it means for you guys, or just like people that you dated, or just, you've just been treated so unfair. And you're right, you're just done with it. You're putting it behind you. You don't want to deal with it anymore. You shouldn't have to either. It's like you have so many things to tell people, though. You have so many things that you've learned with your 3rd house that, yeah, you have so many things. Because we have the Star card, which is all about hope, but it's clarified by the 5 of Cups. So I do feel like you guys are really honing in on this energy of just, you're focusing on the bad and you weren't really seeing the good that you had. You didn't see all the good things that you have to offer. But I feel like for you guys, what you have to offer is you have so many things that you could teach people. I feel like you guys are natural teachers. But you're so focused on these negative people that have been bringing you down your whole life. All these injustices that you have felt your whole life. And like, people can learn from that. People, and they will. And if you put yourself out there, the Devil in reverse. You're leaving behind toxicity. You're leaving it behind. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you might be doing this slowly. It's like you're slowly starting to realize how you were treated, and you're slowly starting to realize that it's not right, and you have so many things to share and so many things to tell people. I do feel like you guys might be resisting a change, though, with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and then the 6 of Swords in reverse. It's like you're resisting moving on from something, and you're resisting putting in the work. I think you guys know that you have a lot to tell and you have a lot to say, but you're resisting it for some reason. Okay, yeah, and so we got the King of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. I feel like you guys, you felt like you had something that you felt was so emotionally stable. You felt like you had it, and then it was like it was taken away from you. Like it's like you never actually ever had it. And you're starting to realize that. And so I feel like it's like you're kind of in the process of realizing that like this thing, like, okay, this wasn't meant for me. And that is a hard process to go through. And I do realize that. But we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This, whatever this is, it wasn't offering you anything. If this was a person, whatever this is, I feel definite moving on energy. This wasn't your thing, that they couldn't offer you what you needed. And so you're unblocking yourself and you're moving on from it. But I feel that you guys have a fear with the Five of Wands twice of confrontation, that you don't want to put yourself into a place where you feel like you need to yell or get angry or get mad. And I totally understand that. I totally understand that you are in that place right now, but you do have a lot to tell. You have important stories to tell people, important like lessons for other people to learn. And so your guides really want you to start putting in the words there. They really want you to start speaking your truth, because I feel like your truth is so, it would be really inspiring to other people with the Star. But yeah. And then we have Patience. And then Body. I feel like some of you guys might be having some issues with your body, maybe self-image, or maybe it's let me grab a clarifier on this, but I'm pretty sure it's saying that you have a self-image issue, but I'm also kind of getting like it might be a time for you to spend some more time focusing on your nutrition, really making your body a little bit more healthy. Because I feel like you guys might have been sitting in an energy, oh yeah, that you guys might have been sitting in an energy that you just kind of stopped caring for a little while, or it was definitely on the back burners. I'm seeing you guys cutting some stuff out. So you might be cutting some foods out. You might be cutting some negative thought processes out. And then really really bringing in, I'm getting like structure with this card. They're bringing in like a solid structure. So like maybe figuring like days that you want to work out, or really putting in the work to feel like what foods you want to put in. If you guys are trying to diet or something like that, they are saying to have patience. That it is going to take time, but it is going to be worth it for you if you do decide to go down that road. Let's see. Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. So some of you guys might be tarot readers yourself, or you might just have an intuition for yourself. And then we have, where are you being called to journey? I feel like you are definitely in a place where you are, I definitely feel like you guys are, you're meant to do something where you're talking to people. You're meant to live a life where you're sharing your life stories. Or maybe some of you guys are writers and you're meant to be writing things that are based on things that you have actually gone through. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. You guys are really well protected and really well guided. I feel like you guys have a very, you came to this world, you came into this life with a very almost strict life path. And you have a lot of people here that are around you, that are there for you, that are there to protect you, that are there to help you on the way. So if you need help, they're there for you. If you need to meditate or just ask for a sign, whatever it is that you like to do to speak with your ancestors, that's the way to do it, because they're there with you. They're going to help you. I feel like you guys might be a little bit lost on your journey right now, because I feel like you had a lot of like roadblocks in your way. But I do see you guys are on the right path to getting to where you want to be. I 100% feel like you guys are in a place where you guys are meant to share your voice. You might meant to be writers, or just to like speakers, motivational speakers, things like that, that you're really meant to do something where you are teaching people and where you are telling people, because you're kind of, and you let things kind of stand in your way, and you're letting not wanting confrontation to come about stand in your way. But it's like, I do see you guys coming out of that. It's just going to take some time. It's going to take some patience. I mean, I do see shadow work here. We have listen to your intuition on the bottom of the deck. And then we have reconsider. That was popped out on the last reading too. It popped out again, guys. Let's see what that's about. It popped out with compromise. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to grab these guys because I haven't used these yet. Wow. You guys have a very similar message to the first pile, too. Got the Star card. We got... So we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like you guys have a lot of ideas that you want to do and a lot of things that you want to put into the world. And it's like you can't decide what you want to do. Like what path to take. And so it's like you need to like compromise, because it's like you want to do all of them, but you can't do all of them because that's impossible to do. It's like you have to choose one thing that you want to do and then stick with it so that you can really make something of it. Really make something of your purpose and your life path, because we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about being almost there. It's like the toughest part of the journey, but if you just keep moving, you're going to make it there, because we have the Star. The Star is all hope. So there's all hope for you. You're almost there. You're just kind of in the process of really working on this. I'm feeling for you guys, it's like this little last bit of shadow work that you're working on before really going full-fledged into your life purpose. I'm really working on figuring out what it is that you want to do, because you have a lot of ideas of things that you want to do, but it's like you're not 100% sure which way to go yet. Or for those of you guys that are sure, it's like you're just kind of at this place where, you know, there's just so many different things that you want, even if you are sure about where you want to go now. I feel like you guys are going to be successful. We have rare success, relief, and repair. For those of you guys that have been through, you know, dealing with this injustice over here, that you're kind of in the time where you're going to be repairing for it. Time to shine. You guys are definitely going to be in the spotlight. For some of you guys, you might so maybe have issues with being in the spotlight, but I do feel like you are meant to be there. That's your place. That's where your calling is. Heavenly mercy, for me, this is all about your guides being around you. This is all about you guys kind of getting what you deserve. And then we have sacred pleasure. I feel like this is going to be something that you're going to really enjoy doing. You're on your right path to be doing something. And I feel like you guys are definitely meant to be successful. You're meant to live a successful life doing something that you love. You're just right now in the process of repairing yourself. So let's see what last messages we have for you guys. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The main thing I'm hearing for you guys with this one is that you need to start embracing your weird a little bit. I'm getting that you need, like with the Page of Cups, I'm getting that you're kind of in the beginning processes of really accepting who you are and really getting on that path. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I'm kind of feeling that you're not really meant to work with other people. You're meant to be a pioneer yourself. You're meant to be doing things for yourself, for other people. Like, Like, I just don't feel like you guys are meant to work for like a corporation or anything like that. I feel like you guys are really creative people. You're really going to be really successful doing something that you love. Because you're just not meant for that. And that's okay. It's okay to not be meant for that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave that there, group number 3. I hope that resonated. Oh, let me go ahead and grab you guys, before I go, a love oracle, just in case you guys are interested in that. To see where you guys are at love, we'll just grab 1. Let your friends help you. Okay, this one fell out 2. Children. So some of you guys might be getting ready to have children, or it might just be that somebody from your childhood is coming back for you guys. Obviously, if you're not interested in love, or you're kind of already in a coupled situation, this wouldn't be for you, but it could be just with let your friends help you. I feel like kind of just getting yourself out there. It might just be a time for you to really kind of be with your friends. And just with these cards coming out, I just don't feel like, even for those of you guys that are interested in love, I just feel like it's not really a super high interest for you. Like, it's like you kind of just want to hang out with your friends, have a lighthearted, childlike thing going on for you guys. I don't feel like it's really at the forefront of your thoughts right now. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave that there for you guys, group number 3. I hope that resonated with you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one, but I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. Okay, group number 4. So you guys chose the Jupiter return benefits, and then you guys chose the Berkano rune. So for you guys, this is all about a new beginning that's going to be really fulfilling for you guys. That's the main thing I'm seeing, but why don't we go ahead and grab the tarot cards, and then we can kind of get into it a little bit more and see what kind of energies we have here. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to just kind of pull cards. I have a bunch of cards laying out in front of me sporadically, whatever is calling me, and we can just see what pops out. 3 of Pentacles, King of Wands, Emperor. Okay. Okay. I see you, group number 4. All right. Let me grab some clarifiers and we'll go ahead and get right into it. Okay, this one wants to go. Okay. All right, cool. So to start off, we have the 3 of Pentacles, and then we have the Tower. The Tower is all about new beginnings. It's a rapid change to a new beginning. They don't always have to be scary, but it is a breaking down of old cycles to bring in the new. For you guys, I feel like this isn't a scary tower. This, especially paired with the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like this is you really changing up your lifestyle and really changing up the way you do things so that you can come together with other people and to create something new. I really feel like this isn't a solo project, I don't think, for you. I feel like for you guys, this is really working with other people on something. And it's like, it's going to completely change your life. It's going to change the way you think. For the people that are coming, I'm almost getting energy of who these people are. So we have the King of Wands. So this person might be a fire sign. But I'm just kind of getting for this energy, it's like a power energy. It's like somebody's coming in to really teach you, because it's clarified by the 10 of Cups in reverse. So this person is coming in to teach you emotional fulfillment in the way of, it's like you didn't realize that you're feeling the way you're feeling until this person comes into your life. That you're gonna realize that, like, it's like this person really like knows what they want and they have their stuff together in a certain way, or they don't, but it's just they're teaching you. You have a teacher coming in. That's definitely what I feel like with this card, that they're gonna teach you that it's not all that what you want maybe isn't high enough. In terms of just like Like, it's like they're going to teach you that you should aim higher. And then we have the, I want a little more clarification on this. So I got the Hierophant in reverse as another clarifier for this, which is all about stability. So I feel like they're going to really teach you about stability in your life, which I feel like is going to really be a solid foundation for you to really go off of. We do have the Emperor in reverse with the Queen of Cups to clarify it. Some of you guys might be not totally in your power right now with the Emperor in reverse. But I'm feeling like you guys are really looking on the past in almost a way where you're like, okay, I've been through that, but I don't have to go through that again. It's like a really like letting everything that happens before this moment go so that you can build a new foundation, so that you can really get into your power, get into a place where you are in your power. We have the Two of Wands with the Ace of Wands to clarify it, which is very about finding your passions. I feel like you guys are going to be coming into a time, this new beginning is all about you really figuring out what it is that you like and what it is that you want to do. Really figuring out what it is that your passions are, because I feel like you guys might not be totally aware of what your passions are yet, or what it is that you want to do with your life. And that's totally okay to be in that situation, but you're really coming into a time where you're going to be figuring that out. And we have success. You guys have success coming in, but it is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, which means that it is a slow journey to this place. So I do see you guys going through a slow process of getting to your success. It's all about you figuring out what your passions is, getting back into your power. And then this person that's coming in, or maybe this is even just you really kind of discovering it on your own. But I do have a lot of energy here of like being with friends, being with people, working with people, maybe starting a business with somebody. Just that kind of energy I feel like for you guys. Or it could be you guys leaving behind something like that with the Tower. With the Tower clarifying it, that you guys might be leaving behind some kind of work environment where you're really coming into your own, whatever way it resonates for you guys. But why don't we go ahead and we can go ahead and grab some oracle cards and see what other messages we have for you. Work, divine timing, and then health. And then your health card did come up in reverse. So I think your guides are wanting you to spend a little bit more time focusing on your health. But I do have work and divine timing right together. So I do feel like there is some kind of aspect of you wanting something to happen, but it's not going to happen. It's going to happen when it's meant to happen. So they're saying don't rush it, because it will happen when it's meant to happen. And I do see your reading ending that way too. I see your reading ending with you guys being successful, but it's just going to take time. Safe to be seen. Some of you guys might, you might have a little bit of issues with, you might have grown up in a way where you felt like you were really different from other people. And because of that, you're kind of in a space where you feel like you have to hide yourself. And your guides are saying you don't need to hide yourself. It is safe for you to be seen. You don't need to think that way. Hold on. I'm being called to look more into, okay, the health card. I have the Nine of Pentacles, or the Nine of Wands to clarify it, because I just felt like there was something more to that your guides wanted you to know. It's like if you guys have been working on your health or have been on a journey with dieting or anything to do with that, it's like they're saying that you're almost there. Then the Nine of Wands is about being almost to the finish line. So they're saying to just keep working on it, that you're on the right path, and you're maybe going through the hardest part of the journey, but you are on the right path to be getting into a more healthier life, whether that is physically or mentally, whatever resonates for you as. Why don't we grab a Moon Oracle? Work through your fears. feel like you guys definitely have, with the safe to be seen, I feel like you guys might have a fear of being in the spotlight. You might have a fear of people judging you. And it's kind of, it would be a good time for you to start working on that. Really start working on what it is that you are fearing, which I feel like most of you guys, it's identity issues. That you're fearing what people think and what people judge you as. And so it might be time for you to work on stuff like that. Who or what is triggering you? Mirror. And then we have oh boy, a lot of cards fell out. We have warrior, woman. Have you answered your deeper calling? Don't dim to fit in. This is so on point. I feel like you guys do this. You dim yourself to fit in with other people. You're not your full, true, authentic self because you always are so worried about fitting in with other people. And you try to mirror yourself off other people when in reality, you're so great the way you are that you don't need to do this. You should just be the way that you are. We have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And then trust the niggle. What is niggling? What niggling feeling are they trying to tell you? So I feel like you guys feel deep down inside that you're meant to do something. Let's grab, what is this about? King of Pentacles. It's something abundant. It's something to do with benefits. Your card, guys. It's something to do with how you make money. I feel like you guys want to change the way that you make money. But it's going to completely start with the new beginning of you really accepting yourself and you really not dimming yourself to fit in with other people. Why don't we go ahead and let's grab one last couple cards to see if there's any last messages I have for you. The Sun card. The Sun card popped up for you guys. You guys are on a journey where you're about to be so happy. I see so much happiness coming in for you guys. And I mean, with, you know, this new beginning you're about to be going through, because I feel like a lot of the past cards were really dealing with shadow work and things of that nature. I feel like you guys might be a little bit past that point in your guys' reading. I feel like you guys are at the point where you're really beginning that new beginning. That you're really kind of taking those next steps. And then for you guys are the only pile that I felt called to do these, but I'm going to do the astral dice for you guys. So we have 6th house Sagittarius with the Mars. So I'm feeling for you guys that it's about your routine. I feel like for you guys, the best way for you guys to make your dreams come true is about getting in a routine and having a lot of passion for it and really sticking to it. Because I feel like you guys will have a lot of success with the routine. That's 100% what I'm seeing for you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave that there. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.